So today, making bacon wrapped chicken livers. Man, growing up, my mom used to make the best chicken livers. She'd throw them in the skillet and put some onions in there and fry them up, and they were so good. Man, it was a special treat to get those chicken livers. So this recipe actually reminds me of my mom. I know I told you before maybe that a lot of recipes I do remind me of people in my life, but yeah, this one's good. Instead of breading it and frying it, I'm wrapping it in bacon, because everything's better with bacon, right? And then I'm gonna throw it on the pit barrel cooker and see how they come out. Stick around and see. All right, here we have our bacon. It's just Great Value brand, thin sliced bacon. A tub of chicken livers. This happens to be Tyson, but get whatever you can get in your area. And the thin slice is what you have to use here. If you try to use the thick slice, you'll never get it done. And I've got foil laid out on the table, a cooling rack, because the plan is to drop it down into the pit barrel in just a few minutes. So yeah, I come on over to the table because this takes a few minutes and I wanted to sit down and do it here. Yeah, so basically all you do is just get a piece of bacon and then grab you a liver and wrap it up. Nothing too complicated about it. And I'd use a whole slice of bacon and then I'll trim it here in a second, but I stick a toothpick through it because this stuff's all slimy. It'll go everywhere, so. And now I'll trim it up and I'll use that bacon in a recipe later on. But yeah, this is pretty much repeat the process over and over again until you get the whole tub done. Just trim off all the veins. There's some weird stuff on the liver, so you have to kind of trim them up a little bit. If you're queasy at heart, this might not be the recipe for you, but man, the payoff is definitely worth it. It's a little more than I normally do during the week because of the prep, but if I make them up on the weekend, I'll have them to snack on all week long. And normally, what I forgot to do here was I forgot to season everything up. I usually season the livers before I wrap them with salt and pepper and your favorite seasonings. I lay them out on a paper plate usually and sprinkle them with that, but I do sprinkle them before I put them in the smoker later on. But yeah, sprinkle them with some salt and pepper, give them a little extra flavor. And now I'm going to fast forward this a little bit because I know your time's important and I value your time. We'll go through this. It's pretty much repeat until you get done. All right, while I'm zipping through this, just a reminder, if you're interested in the keto lifestyle or just good cooking, period, subscribe to the channel, man. Just hang out with us a little bit and share your thoughts on the comments, and I appreciate that. And while I'm at it, I'd like to point you to another page, actually. It's Embraced Odyssey. Leslie over there at Embraced Odyssey on YouTube. Link will be in the thing. Man, what a motivational lady for me. And she's sharing her story. YouTube's more than just videos about how to make stuff. It's about people sharing their journey. And you know, if you can take the time to hit the like button and subscribe and comment on these pages to encourage them, and that goes further than anything else, I'm sure. But check that channel out if you get some time today. And I appreciate you hanging out here with me as I zoom through this, and we'll carry on. So as you already know, I love this stuff. I put it on everything. So I'm going to hit it with a little bit of this and season them up some. And I just sprinkle it on, and then I'll turn them over here in a minute and sprinkle it on the other side. You can use your favorite seasoning, whatever you like. Just salt and pepper's good. Like I said before, I should have salt and peppered the livers before I even put them inside the bacon, but that's all right, it'll be okay. So as I'm flipping these over, just want to encourage you to stick around. I'm going to try some different recipes in the near future with chicken livers and other things. I'm trying new recipes now. I'm trying to move on and expand myself a little bit. So yeah, man, there's some good things coming for the channel. Well, now they're all seasoned up, looking good. Let's head on outside and get them on there. So we've got our bacon wrapped chicken livers out here in the outdoor space and getting ready to put it in the pit barrel. All right, chicken livers have been out here for about 30-40 minutes. I'm going to just take a peek at them, see how they're looking, probe them with the thermal pop, and we'll see where we go from there. Let's look in here and see what we have. Oh yeah, look at that. And I have to confess something. I had them on a cooling rack, and the plan was to lower the whole rack in there and pull them all out on it. Well, that didn't work, as you can see, so I had to put them all in there individually. But yeah, we'll let me probe them, and then I'll see where I'm going to go from there. Well, as it turns out, they are at 165. I'm going to take them out and put them back on that cooling rack, I guess. But yeah, sometimes things don't go as planned, and we'll try them out here in a little bit. I just got through with a couple chickens in there, and I had some coals left, so I figured I'd throw these in. I don't like to waste the heat, so I'll put some Spam in there next and keep cooking until it's about gone. Well, here we have the final product. They come out pretty good, I have to say so myself. And here in just a few minutes, we'll give them a taste and see how they are. And these are a good little snack, appetizer, whatever. If you're not into livers, you might not like this one too much, but bacon makes everything better. Give it a try. Man, those came out outstanding. And these make a great appetizer. There's something to snack on. I don't know if you'd want to eat them for a meal or not, but they're definitely a good side or appetizer or something like that. Put some your favorite low carb sauce on them, and man, go to town. And until next time, may the Lord bless you and have a great day.